Have you ever felt your stomach doing backflips right before something important? Like giving a presentation, going on a date, or finally telling your barber he messed up your fade? We call it anxiety. But here's the crazy part. Your body is basically hosting a rock concert. Heart racing, sweaty palms, butterflies moshing in your stomach. And all of it is the exact same stuff your body does when you're excited. So what if I told you that you don't actually need to calm down before the big moment? What if the secret is to stop fighting anxiety and instead trick your brain into thinking you're excited? Stay with me till the end of this video, because once you see how this works, you'll never look at nerves the same way again. You'll turn sweaty palms into superpowers. Let's be honest, anxiety feels like your body is betraying you at the worst possible time. You've got a job interview at 9 a.m. It's 8:59, your heart is pounding like a club DJ, your throat's dry, and you suddenly forget how to speak English. Why does this happen? Here's the sciencey bit, don't worry, no pop quiz. When you're anxious, your sympathetic nervous system kicks in, pumping adrenaline, speeding up your heart, tightening your muscles. It's your body screaming, danger, saber-toothed tiger, run! Except there is no tiger. It's just Sharon from HR asking you about your strengths and weaknesses. Now here's the fun fact, those exact same signals, fast heartbeat, sweaty palms, hyper-alert brain, are also what your body does when you're hyped, pumped, thrilled. The only difference? Your brain's label. So here's the mind trick. Instead of whispering to yourself, "Oh no, I'm anxious, this is bad, I need to calm down," you say, "I'm excited." Simple. 3 words, but it flips the entire script in your brain. Why does this work? Because calm and anxious live on opposite ends of the spectrum. Trying to go from a heart-racing panic to Zen monk calmness is like trying to turn a speeding Ferrari into a parked bicycle in 3 seconds. Not happening. But anxious and excited? They're practically twins. Same body reaction, just a different story in your head. So instead of fighting your body, you redirect it. Anxiety stops being the enemy, and it becomes free rocket fuel. By the way, if you're already excited about learning this trick, then go ahead and smash that like button. It helps this channel more than chamomile tea helps anxious people. And of course, hit subscribe if you want more brain hacks that turn panic into power. Okay, back to it. Think about the last time you had to speak in public. You're standing there, lights glaring, all eyes on you. Your brain is saying, "I'm terrified," but your body is only revving up like a race car at the starting line. Now, if in that moment you switch the label to, "I'm excited to share this," suddenly your shaky voice becomes passion. People don't see nerves, they see energy. Or picture being on a first date. You're sweating so much you're worried they might need a mop. Normally you'd spiral. "I'm anxious, they'll think I'm weird." But flip it. "I'm excited to meet someone new." Instead of coming off as desperate, you come off as genuinely enthusiastic. Same heartbeat, different vibe. And then there's the classic job interview. Most people walk in thinking, "Oh no, don't mess this up." That anxiety makes them shrink. But if you tell yourself, "I'm excited to tell them about myself," that nervous energy fuels your confidence. You sit taller, speak clearer, and suddenly you're not begging for a job, you're sharing your story. Even in sports, the shift is huge. A basketball player about to take the final free throw can either think, "Don't choke," or reframe it as, "I'm excited to hit this shot." That adrenaline sharpens focus instead of scattering it. And just like that, what looked like panic becomes performance. See how powerful that little switch can be? Here's the cool brain hack at work. Your thoughts and your body are constantly having a group chat. Your body says, "Heart rate up, palms sweaty." Your brain replies, "Danger." But when you tell yourself, "Nope, this is excitement," your brain rewrites the group chat. It's like changing the chat name from "We're all gonna die" to "Biggest party ever." In fact, Harvard researchers ran experiments where people labeled anxiety as excitement before stressful tasks like public speaking or math tests. The ones who flipped it performed significantly better than those who tried to calm down. So it's not just motivational fluff, it's science-backed fluff. All right, so how do you actually use this trick in real life? Let's make it stupid simple. First, notice the symptoms. Heart racing, sweaty palms, brain screaming. Abort mission? Good, that's energy. Next, say the words, out loud if you can. I'm excited. It feels silly, but your brain listens. Then, redirect the focus. Instead of, what if I fail? Ask, what do I get to share? What do I get to do? Finally, channel the energy. Use it to project your voice, fuel your movements, sharpen your focus. It's not about calming down, it's about reframing. You're not broken, you're just hyped for the main event. Let me tell you about my friend. Let's call him Daniel. Daniel used to panic before presentations. His prep routine looked like this: pacing, sweating, muttering, "Why do I do this to myself?" Then one day he tried this trick. Right before speaking, instead of whispering, "I'm nervous," he said, "I'm excited." Boom. He still had the sweaty palms, but suddenly his voice carried, his jokes landed, his slides made sense. People thought he was confident. He was really just sweaty but excited. And here's the kicker. Once you experience the flip once, your brain starts to believe it's possible. The next time gets easier, then easier, until excited becomes your default pre-performance state. Oak, we've all been there. Sweaty hands before asking someone out. Racing heart before pitching to your boss. That "please let the ground swallow me whole" moment before karaoke. The truth is, nerves don't mean you're weak. They mean you care. They mean your body is handing you free rocket fuel. Why waste that energy panicking when you could use it to crush your moment? It's like ordering coffee and complaining it's hot. Dude, that's the point. Here's the truth. Anxiety doesn't have to paralyze you. It can propel you. The difference isn't in your heartbeat or your sweaty palms or your shaky voice. The difference is in the story you tell yourself. So the next time your body starts throwing a rave before the big moment, don't try to shut it down. Smile, lean in, and say, "I'm excited," because you don't need less energy. You only need to channel that energy to the positive direction of excitement and enthusiasm. Now, before you click away and get anxious about forgetting everything you just learned, here's your action step. Try this trick at least once this week. Big meeting, first date, karaoke night, just say, "I'm excited." Watch the magic happen. And hey, if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button. It tells YouTube I'm not just sitting here sweating for no reason. Drop a comment below, sharing the moment you'll try this out. Bonus points if it involves karaoke. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss the next time we turn life's panic buttons into power buttons. Until then, stay sweaty, but excited.